Dear student, today I will discuss some formulas and some ways how easily you can find out the figure, and that you have to do in exam, because in exam limited time will be there. So how fast you can calculate some figures, that I am showing you today. Uh, Suppose first, let me discuss one formula you have, that working capital. I am writing in short. Working capital equal to current asset minus current liabilities. This is the main formula. Working capital equal to current asset minus current liability. Now from this formula we can write current asset equal to uh, working capital plus current liability, and current liability equal to, we can write current asset minus working capital. So directly we can do, if current asset working capital given, then current liability we can find out. And if working capital and current liability given, then easily we can find out the current asset. So these are the formulas that you have to use to calculate very quickly different figure. Now quick asset, that formula of quick asset, you know, quick assets equal to that current asset minus inventory minus prepaid expenses. So quick asset means current asset minus inventory minus prepaid. So current asset, if it is given, and inventory, prepaid expenses, easily you can find the quick asset. And suppose quick asset, inventory, prepaid expenses given, then how you have to find out the current asset? Current asset. Then current asset will be quick asset plus inventory plus prepaid expenses. Okay. So this way easily you can find quick asset and current asset. Now sometimes the current ratio will be given to you. Current ratio, suppose 2:1. Current asset, suppose 2 lakh. Then you find the current liability. How you have to find the current liability? Current liability equal to current asset divided by current ratio. Okay, that is 2 lakh divided by 2. Current ratio means 2:1, but only 2 you can use here. That will be 1 lakh. So easily you can find current liability equal to current asset by current ratio. So similar way, current asset equal to, you can write that current asset, you can write that current liability into current ratio. Suppose current liability 1 lakh and current ratio is 2:1, means 2 you write, then 2 lakh will be the answer. So easily you can find out the answer. So these are the formulas that you have to keep in your mind. Current liability equal to current asset by current ratio. Current asset equal to current liability into current ratio. Now in case of debt to equity ratio, if debt to equity ratio, that if the name of the ratio like this, then first one you write numerator debt by equity. And debt means what? Debt means your long term borrowing plus long term provision. long term provision. This is the debt, and debt means only long term debt. Long term debt, not the total debt. Debt means the long term debt in case of debt to equity ratio, and equity means the shareholders fund, that share capital, reserve, surplus, etc. Okay. Now long term borrowing and long term provision, if it is given, easily you can find debt. Suppose total debt and current liability given to you, then how you will find the debt? Total debt minus current liability. Total debt minus current liability is equal to debt. So based on that, current liability also we can find total debt minus debt, means long term debt. Total debt minus long term debt is equal to current liability. So whatever the information given to you, accordingly you have to calculate, and that type of formula you have to use. Okay. Now proprietary ratio, that means equity by total asset. Proprietary ratio equal to equity by total asset. Equity by total asset. Now equity formula you know, share capital plus reserve and surplus. Now another formula we have, equity equal to total asset minus total debt. Total asset minus total debt equal to equity. Now total asset, total debt means what? Long term debt. Long term debt minus current liability. So current liability, long term debt given, total asset given. Easily we can find out the equity. Okay, suppose you need the total asset, but all the liabilities information given, then total asset equal to equity plus debt. Equity plus debt means total debt. Equity plus total debt, or equity plus long term debt plus current liability. So this way, based on the formula, what are the information given to you, so accordingly you have to use the formulas. So all the concept you must know, otherwise you have to calculate, long calculation will be required, then you have to find out the answer. But in exam you will not get too much time, so you have to use the shortcut method. Now similar way, suppose debt to equity ratio is given. Debt to equity ratio is given, suppose 0.5:1, that means 0.5 by 1. So this one is given, debt to equity ratio given and equity is given to you. Then how you have to find out debt? Debt equal to equity into debt to equity ratio 0.5. Only the first one, multiply or divide, whatever, that only numerator, because denominator 1. If you divide by 1, same answer. If you multiply by 1, same answer. So 0.5 equity into debt to equity ratio, then you will get debt. Then how you will find out equity? Then equity equal to then debt by debt to equity ratio. Debt by debt to equity ratio. Suppose debt is given, debt to equity ratio given, you have to find out the equity. But you know that formula of equity, share capital plus reserve and surplus, or total asset minus total debt. But based on this information also, we can find out the total equity. So debt it is given and debt equity ratio given, easily we can find the another term. So in case of ratio 2 term, if ratio given and one term is given, another term easily you can find. So these are the formulas, shortcut method that you have to use for calculation the figure. So today up to this, next day we will discuss activity ratio, profitability ratio, etc. Thank you all.